you!
Yes, you! If you like what you see, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, click the bell to all notifications on if you want to know every single time I upload. I play video games, I do funny videos, I am an absolute crazy ranting crazy person. Please share to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger, I still don't know what the crap Blogger is, and enjoy the video. Holy crap, I was actually right, they're actually admitting it. I was right. Hello everyone, I am MechaRandom42, the one, the only, the original, still your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. I laugh at the world around me because what else can you do when you are an alien observer to your world for all you know? And when I look at the world, it is very much through this sort of distance because I see things at face value a lot of the time. And what have I been saying about my own, you know, the white chicks, that we are kind of crazy and we like to come in and take everything. We like to appropriate. We do. Bill Burr was right. He called it out. He called us all out and he was spot on. And you know what? I've been there. I've been guilty of that. I've been my virtue signaler from time to time. I've actually done that. I have seen the light and tried not to be the holier than thou person, but I think we all go through that from time to time, and this is why I am glad and shocked and amazed and completely impressed, I think, with the fact that Gwyneth Paltrow finally admits, as one of my own, that a lot of what they do is basically to just get back at daddy, as I call it. Whenever I hear them say they are fighting the patriarchy, they are there getting back at daddy. And what else have I been saying? There's a certain movement that's been going around lately that, to me, from somebody who just flips through it on social media, it seems like it's a bunch of white Karens coming in and taking over. Like this chick, for example. Or, oh, we got another angle. This one. Oh, we can't even see her very well, but she's one of our favorite Karens here. Or this one.
It's time for the Karen of the Week.
Candle salesman, Marvel actress, and all-around Hollywood second generation connected with her parents' money, Gwyneth Paltrow has finally admitted here that they are using this movement basically to get back at the patriarchy, which is get back at daddy. What did he do to you? You're pretty wealthy, you're pretty well off, your parents were pretty famous. Gwyneth Paltrow believes BLM is destroying, I can't even say it. She believes this of the patriarchy of white dudes. Okay, here we go. This is more. We want to get back at. So they don't actually care about their cause. This is why all of these chicks are jumping on board, because it looks like that they're getting back at daddy. This is the same thing like in the 1960s when they would bring home a guy who's all greased up or with a leather jacket or long hair. I guess the 50s would be the greased up, or long hair or whatever would offend daddy. Whatever would offend their parents and their authority figures and their parental figures. That is what it feels like, and that is why to me I see a lot of this crap. I see a lot of this crap going on, and I cannot help but wonder how many of this is just a bunch of chicks who were told that they're special princesses. And then they grew up and they realized that they had to work for a living. Not only do they have to work for a living, they have to actually be good at what they do. Because if they're not good at what they're not going to get praise. Even though they did when they were children. Oh yes. And these grown adult women children who cannot adult need to really admit, it's okay to admit it. It's okay to admit you want a man to come along and save you and be your knight in white shining armor, even though they don't exist. It is okay to admit that. And it is okay to understand that you're probably going to be more off-putting and more choosy and more whiny and crazy and reeing and basically be undateable to anybody you actually want. It's okay to say that. It is okay to admit that. And at least she's here admitting it, sort of. Is she even self-aware, or am I reading way too much into this? I wonder. She admits it. I know she admits it, and it's so great. And this is what I've been saying for months and months and months. I used to post this one on Twitter all the time, and I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure this is what we want? Are you sure this is what we want? Are you sure this is a good idea? No, I don't think it might be. I think maybe treat people with a little more respect. Just because you're angry, maybe you don't understand the whole situation. Maybe I only looked at what somebody told you about something. Maybe you only listened to what the headline said, and that's what I'm doing here.
What do you want? When do you want it?
In a way that lets people know that, yes, this is why people do a lot of this. It is the virtue signal that they like to shine so much because they know they don't care about it. You don't care about this. Iron Man actor Gwyneth Paltrow, who plays Pepper Potts in the MCU, recently doubled down on her support for the movement. You know this movement. This one. White Karen screaming at cops. That movement. And believes it is destroying the paradigm of patriarchy, of white men, of the patriarchy. Okay. Do you forget where you came from, literally?
You.
Do you forget that, Gwyneth? Do you forget? She's a bit of a nut, isn't she? Or was nutted? Is that what we're going with? I think that's what we're going with. These women forget that without men, they would not be here. Alright? You can have two parents of whatever you want, but you still need the male to produce something to be here. So just stick that sexist horse shit right up your... I am so tired of this shit from these celebrities and these people who are just anti-male because they're mad at daddy. And they jump on these bandwagons and appropriate these causes without any understanding of anything. And they come in and they tell a bunch of people that disagree with them all kinds of things that they shouldn't be. Proving how much they feel like they own a certain opinion. Like they own your thoughts and what you feel. They own your feelings and they're going to speak on your behalf, whether you want them to or not. And that's why I don't like this stuff. This is why I don't like any of this garbage woke crap, because it's all bullshit. As reported by Fox News, Paltrow's comments came in a recent interview with Adobe Max, which has since been pulled from their website. I wonder if they're starting to remove actors' associations with some of these movements, because they're starting to hear us. That is kind of off-putting for these actors to jump on board and actively say, hey, I'm for this or against this, right? Because I don't know if I'm for or against anything. I am for making fun of everything and laughing at the world around me, because what else can I do? What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to stay in my lane, know my place.
Drop the taco, get in the car.
So, okay, fine. I'll make fun of Gwyneth Paltrow and her choices to be vocal about some of these things. Just as much as I would, this lady or this lady. Either of these. Because, this chick looks like a lot of people that I come across in my day-to-day life. When attempting to access the website, users are now encountered with this message. This page or session is no longer available, as Max 2020 has ended. We're redirecting you to recommended content. Oh, she had the lady part sending candles. Oh, no, I don't want to see that. I already did a video on that. While the original interview has been taken down, Paltrow's comments still have been reported. She stated, I think we're laying the groundwork for change, which is great. Everybody wants everybody to be treated better. But it's nice you're admitting you guys are just taking this over and using it for your own personal benefits to appropriate your own causes. That's what it really feels like to me. I think the Me Too movement was a big part of the change. I think this current movement is a part of that change. I think what we are saying collectively as a culture, as a society, is we are done with it. No, sweetie. We're not done with the actual human species. Because that's what it really feels like to me. Is like a bunch of these crazy Looney Tunes wackadoo feminists decided to get this in their head that they're so anti-male. That's what it feels like to me. That they're so anti-male, they've got to come in and appropriate a movement. She added, and I think the patriarchy itself, it sort of feels like it's cracking and it's starting to embrace a much wider variety of voices and races and genders. All right. I'm going to use the Ghostbusters analogy that I use all the time, or the Star Trek analogy, or Star Wars or anything. Just because there were no female Ghostbusters in the original 2 movies does not mean I ever felt like I couldn't be a Ghostbuster. Alright? Just because every single movie and TV show didn't have alphabet people representation does not mean that I didn't see it ever in my lifetime and that's just going for me. Just because not every single TV show and movie had a strong, amazing female character, I never thought that I couldn't be that. That I couldn't be just as good as the male character. I was never excluded. I never got the message that I wasn't included. And now I'm seeing the message that white males are not. That is the issue here. That is the issue here, especially when we get these airhead actresses who are out there. She's so out of it. She literally made a candle that was called The Smell of Her Hoo-Ha. These people are out of their minds. These are the people who go on all these trendy little cleanses and fads and diet, and we're supposed to be listening to them. These are the people who go and get the crap sucked out of their backsides so they don't have to go to the bathroom, so they can squeeze into the smallest sizes possible. These are the people we're listening to. These are the people where I've heard about Gwyneth Paltrow that she doesn't wear deodorant because she says it ruins her skin, so she goes around stinking to high heaven and people won't hug her. And these are the people we're going to listen to for our cultural shifts and norms and advice. What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing? I'm sorry, I'm not going to listen to you. You don't even wear deodorant, Gwyneth. 12 celebrities who proudly refuse to wear deodorant. Bradley Cooper, Dan Kruger, Cameron Diaz, Courtney Cox, Matthew McConaughey, Gwyneth Paltrow. She doesn't even wear... Beautiful, sophisticated woman as she owns a lifestyle brand that touts the benefits of eating only organic food from your garden. Oh yes, because that's really plausible and possible for people who work 9-to-5 jobs. Really, you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna have to go and grow all of my own food from a little tiny balcony if I'm working at Walmart? Is that what you're telling me, Gwyneth? And we're gonna listen to you for social advice on the patriarchy? Are you kidding me? I'm perfectly arranging your $32 $1,000 throw pillows on your shade lounge. Could she be a bit stanky in real life, though? Yes, she could. A source who attended the 23rd... She has $32,000 throw pillows. Who even makes $32,000 in a year anymore? Gwyneth, and you have $1,000 throw... I don't think I have $32,000 items in my home, including my computer. Gwyneth. And you have $32,000 throw pillows on a shade lounge. A source who attended the 2013 Met Gala claimed the event might have been a little too warm for Paltrow. She looked picture perfect, but it must have been the hot lights that caused her to be a little strong on the nose. It was pretty pungent, and I don't think she had a clue. I saw at least 2 people wave their hands in front of their nose after passing her. See, it's the aluminum. She's one of those, I don't wear deodorant because it has aluminum and... Yeah, you know what? You also smell bad, and you're kind of clueless, and you might be a bit of an airhead. So, take your political crap out and shove it, because nobody needs to hear your opinion. And at least you are finally admitting the truth about the Karens. Tell me what you guys think in the comments section below. I am MechaRandom42, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
La 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 la.